Yeah, the Deuce. I mean, we talked about it a lot. I feel like on the pod. So I don't know
We did.
if there's anything new to really say about it other than the David Simon is a master of creating uh, a feeling for you. Like you're
Mhm.
going into a place when you watch a David Simon show, and I think he does that by getting amazing performances out of characters, not of people. I mean, like James Franco. I feel like he's someone that's had some really great moments in the past, but this year with Disaster Artist, which I can't wait to see, and his performance on this, I mean, this has
Yeah.
to be his best like acting year by
Oh,
far.
no doubt. Yeah. He's great. We've talked a lot about Maggie Gyllenhaal's character, the best character on the show.
Mhm.
Also an amazing performance.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, I mean, like you said, Simon really is adept at taking you to a world, and in this world, the rise of pornography in Times Square back when it was not as touristy and cliche Instagram as it is today. Um, I've talked a lot about the show. David Simon, George Pelicanos, true,
Mhm.
crime writer, really famous. But I mean, Simon, this is his first show that's getting a second season since Treme, so it's been a minute. Um, and that's kind of exciting. We'll see where it picks up. But even if it didn't get a season two, which I don't think it needed at all, season one, there's just so much there. With, I mean, every subplot of the show is interesting because the characters are so well fleshed out,
Yeah.
and it it's so respectful of the business of prostitution. It doesn't
Mhm.
glamorize that or anything, and actually shows you how you know, not hot that kind of
Yeah.
sex is. So and of course the writing is excellent. The scripts are so good with all the talent involved. What would you expect? So yeah, I think The Deuce. It's only 8 episodes. That's a show that if you haven't watched, you definitely need to make time for. Don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, I mean, just kind of going back to David Simon with The Wire, like he takes these worlds that are uh, kind of like not very glamorous at all. That I don't think a lot of people, unless you're kind of like confronted with it in some way, like you see a drug dealer or you see a prostitute on the street, you know, maybe don't even think about these worlds, and he really puts you in them, but not in a way that maybe makes you feel like this is uncomfortable. I don't want to watch. It actually pulls you in, but it's real too. It doesn't really beat around the bush, like you said. So, yeah, David Simon, he hits the right tone, which I think is something that with these kind of topics is hard to do.